Hello, my crafty peeps, and welcome back to my channel. I am here with a quick little project share. So, unfortunately, I cannot find where I got the inspiration from, but I did not come up with the original concept of these notebook little sets right here. Now, once I started cutting it, I came up with my own cutting scheme, I guess you could say, but the original idea, I got inspiration from a different crafter, but I cannot find the channel. As I go throughout the weeks or whatever, and I think of it and I find it, I will come back and link it to this particular video. But right now, I cannot find it, and so I apologize to whoever came up with this original idea. And so I'm gonna show you. So I was using up this paper pad, dots and stripes foil. It was 6 pages of 12 by 12 double-sided paper, and as you can see here, these are the 6 colors, and it just had like a solid on the other side, and then the dots on the other. So we stick to those. And so I thought it was so cute when I saw the individual make these that they were like little sets. So you get the notebook, there's a pen. I added I think they had the 3 by 4 composition notebook. I can't be for sure. And then the 3 by 3 card. So in mine, I have the notebook, the pen, the composition notebook, the mini one, and then the 3 by 3 card. And it is paper on the back. So from each 12 by 12 sheet of paper, I'm going to show you what I was able to do the notebook, 2, and I know once I'm doing this video, probably going to come out right, 2 composition notebooks and 2 3 by 3 cards out of one 12 by 12 piece of paper. And I'm going to show you how I did that. So I'm going to show you which ones that I have so far. So of course I have this. Well, let me just do this. I have, until I figured out my thing, I only have 5 of the cards because the other one I didn't cut right. So it did not give me a 3 by 3 card, right? So I got the 3 by 3 cards. I got these 6 notebooks. This one, right? So I got the 6 notebooks. And also got 6 of these. And this is the green with the notebook, the card, and the pen. And these are the 6 of those. Like I said, from 1. And I just put the dots on the back of all of them. So from 12 by 12 notebook. Okay, so that's 4 and that's 6. So I'm going to show you how to cut it. I'm probably not going to put it together, but I'll show you how to cut it. That way you can get your pieces, right? So maybe for the journals here. And my apologies, I should have already had some tape on here. These are the extras from those. I think I'll make some tags to hang them off the bag here, but I got to get my tag out, so that's over there. I'm going to use this piece of paper right here, which is a fun paper. Fun. What am I looking for? Oh, notebooks. Now, I know they say all notebooks are the same. I'm not sure anybody said that, but I noticed. So I like these notebooks. They got this little black thing at the top, which comes from Walmart. These are the ones from the dollar store. They does not have that little extra border piece up there. I mean, these are still good, but just not for what I'm trying to do, which means I'm going to use the ones from Walmart. It's the same 350 sheets. I think these got 50 sheets. 5 by 8, but it's just this has this little black thing, which I like to use. Okay, so I'll be using that. And then here's this. Okay, so let's get on to it. And my trimmer here. You can use directional paper. I'm choosing not to. Not that you need everything. It's pretty much straightforward. Move this out the way. Got my trimmer here. So to me, it really don't make a difference. So first cut. Let me write this down so maybe I can. It really doesn't make a difference. It's just pretty much that first cut. The first cut, because this right here, I mean, if you got a different notebook, then you probably gonna do something different, and yours might not match up. All right. But these notebooks I got are 5, and it's I think 5 by 8. What am I saying? Yep, 5 by 8. Okay. So my first cut is gonna be 5 right here, and this is going to be for my notebook and my ink pen, right? Move these out the way. sit right here so y'all can see what I'm doing here. All right, so this is my 5. I'm gonna turn it, and I kind of want that purple in the front, so I'm gonna turn it because this is gonna be. I'm gonna do my 8. So I'm doing 8. Right. That's for my back of my notebook. That leaves me this piece here. I'm gonna cut off an inch. Don't need it, but I'm gonna cut it off. That's my ink pen. And this piece here is this piece here. So, in all actuality, let me get one of my notebooks. Open it up here. Alright, so this is this. This, I would put tape here and tape on the bottom of this, and I'll fold it over. That's that piece done. Like I say, this is for the ink pen. Even though you don't need an inch, whatever ink pen you're trying to use, you're going to measure it to go in this bottom part down here of the ink pen. So that's that. And then, like I said, this is the back of that. So that 5 by 12, I was able to get the 8 by 5, this piece, and what's ever left, and then this one. So that's the notebook and the pen, right? So then I have this piece left. Don't need this right now. So what I would usually do is I would have the tape on here. I would say my apologies for not having that prepared. And I am able to do 2 notebooks. Or TD's composition notebooks, I guess you would say. So I usually just put tape around here. I am trying to work with this new camera. So let me see if I'm able to stop it and then come back after the tape is on. Alright, I'm back. Trying to get in tune with my new camera, and I just noticed, well, I've been new, I just didn't know how to use it. A pause button, so I could have just taped it, unpaused it, and came back, and I'd have been in the exact same place. Noted for next time. Got the tape on my notebooks here. Just a mess. So I don't want to lose those 3 pieces. So on here, this is what I do, because I make sure I use non-directional. So I'm just going to take this tape off of here. Like so. And I think these are also Walmart notebooks. Let me get my tape. And I want to put a little bit more tape, like around the edges where I didn't get some tape. That way it'll be all the way around. And then I just take this and sit it on here, right there. Tape it down. Turn it around, open it up. Scissors. And I just cut off the excess around the, notebook. Like so. And then I do the other side. Because now, of course, if you're using directional, you want to make sure your notebook is the right, facing the correct way so your papers don't be upside down and things like that. But being that I'm just using more, I'm going to say geometric flashes or whatever the case may be, the ones I am using, I don't have to worry about that. So then, this is the other half of that bottom. I'm just going to stick it here, stick it down, and there is notebook number 1. Alright. That one. Alright, so that is notebook number 1, and I will do the same thing to the second one. So then right there in the middle, I am going to have the 3x3, enough to make the two 3x3 cards. So let's get that done real quick. Better head out. You come back here, you're going, yes ma'am. There's it. Oh, love you. You my shoes, girl. You my shoes. Anyway, that's my baby over there. Well, she not, well, I would say she's my baby. It's my oldest. So I'm going to turn this paper around, and I'm doing the same thing, putting it right there on the edge, like so. Get it taped down. It's my new camera. Oh, you smell good. Your new perfume? I'm just going to cut this off like I did on the other side. Like so. Get it there. And let me just make sure. Now, one thing, you got to be careful because, I mean, you'll be getting really close there to get that, so when you be putting it on, you don't want a lot of overage because if so, you might have to do a border on your 3x3 cards and then cut this paper at 2 3/4. So if you do go over a little bit, like I say, and that middle part is not your 3x3, then make it a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4, and just put a border like on the 3x3, right? Black or some other kind of mat, I'm gonna say. So I'm putting this right at the edge here and scoop that over, lay it down. Now for the ones that I did, those 6, I have not had to do that. Or as far as, that is short. But just my luck, I'm sitting here talking to y'all, it's gonna happen. And of course, it might be the paper too. If it's not a true 12x12, you might have some issues. Okay, so now I got my 2 notebooks, a whole lot of score tape. Get that out the way. So you got those, got that. Let me get this. Get my trimmer back. And let's see if we can get some 3x3s in here. So I am going to put this in here on the 3x3 right there. I'm going to go this way. Because like I said, if this don't work, then I'm just going to do a mat. Put it there. Cut it. Over here. You see that's a little short right there. Because of the way I cut it, you know what I'm saying? Told you that was going to happen. If you're talking about it, that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to do 3 here. And 3 here. So then, just like that, you have your scraps to add to that other pile to make some tags with. Add it to that. So here's my 2 journals. I got the back of my notebook. I got this little part that's gonna flip over, and I got my pen. Hey, sweetie. And I got my pen, and then I have my 2 3x3 note card mats. Let me get my cards over here. I get these cards right here because I be lazy. For Mark's Paper, which is here in Ohio. What street is this on? I thought it had the address. Oh, it's in Dayton, Ohio. So, and they got these pre-folded square cards. You get is 80 count paper. You get 50 of them, and it's 3x3s for $7.75. But they send us a coupon every month for 40% off. I think it is 40 or 50% off. So I could always get these at half price. So pretty much, I just wanted to get these. Or then again, sometimes they have them on sale and they be 50% off. So I like those to save myself some cutting. So here we go with this. And then I'll put my 3x3 card on there. You know, trim, whatever I need to trim. And then this one on here. And so there we have it, y'all. I got my 3x3 cards. Of course, you know what I'm saying, put whatever saying I love you, happy birthday, glad to see you, thinking of you, whatever the case may be. On there, I got that. And then my 2 notebooks. Of course, one of those will go on here. And then, like I said, I don't got a pen over here with me, but I did. Those pens, these pens right here, I'm actually get from the dollar store, because you just take that off and put the paper down the bottom so you can see it right here. So you get it film and right there, view. And so that's it. Your notebook, your composition, your 3x3 card is going to have a tag. Like I say, somehow I'm going to do something on there. And then your ink pen. And that's your set. Thanks for watching.